to announce our 7th generation mobile processor. This is our best mobile product ever to date. I mean, this is an incredible device. And I love this die shot here because it gives you a sense of how much technology we pull together to make a product like this happen. So whether it's general purpose processing, graphics processing for video streaming, for audio, memory controller, we pull together an incredible amount of technology into a device that's over 3 billion transistors. And I'll talk a little bit about what that provides in terms of end user experience today. This product line spans all the way from the premium segments or premium notebooks, all-in-ones, to the value-oriented segment as well. And I'll talk later about a brand new product we're introducing today that's really focused on the more value-oriented segment. But you know, regardless of the segment we're focused on, our mission is to make those 10 trillion seconds immersive, productive, and energy efficient. And today you'll hear not just from me, but you'll hear from some of our key partners as well. You'll hear from Dell, HP, and Microsoft about how we're working together to make that PC experience amazing. So when we say we're in every pixel, what that is that's really a reflection on AMD as a technology leader in visualization technology and graphics technology. And some of the technology Raja talked about in the prior section, that same technology we integrate in our mobile processors. And that creates incredible immersive experiences. Just one example is high definition video streaming. So high-end 4K Ultra HD streaming. If you're doing video streaming or playback on a 7th generation AMD series processor, it's an amazing experience. And that's partially because some of the technology that we've integrated into the device itself at the hardware level. So we have specific accelerators to make sure that 4K video streaming is amazingly smooth, energy efficient. So video acceleration technology for HEVC, support for AMD FreeSync technology to make sure all the frames are very smooth. So a smooth and power efficient experience. So whether you're streaming from Netflix or Baidu, you know that with an AMD processor, you're always getting a great video streaming experience. Also, you know, gaming, that's a huge passion for us in AMD. The gaming technology that is in our discrete graphics, we also integrate in our mobile processors as well. So I just want to give you an example of gaming and some of the technology advantage we have here. So if you look at that newest 7th generation series FX processor versus the Intel Core i7, you're getting 50% more graphics performance from an AMD FX processor than our competitor. That's an amazing amount of technology differentiation, and that absolutely translates into real gaming experience, a fluid, very power efficient experience. We've also incorporated other key gaming technologies like frame rate target control or virtual super resolution. So key technologies to make that experience very smooth, very compelling. So let's see just a couple of examples of this. The first example I want to show is a 4K video streaming example. This will show you how 4K video streaming on an AMD processor is incredibly smooth and power efficient. Hey, the next example is a gaming example. So League of Legends is one of the most popular esports games out there. Tens of millions of people play every day. A game like League of Legends plays fantastic on the new AMD processor. Let's take a look at that smooth gaming experience. right, so we're also focused on productivity. We want those AMD customers to finish their work as fast as possible so we can get back to those immersive experiences. So over the last couple generations, we've introduced a tremendous amount of improvement in our processor performance. With the 7th generation series processor, we're now 50% higher CPU performance than we were just a couple years ago. And that translates directly into productivity improvement. So if you look at Excel file crunching or spreadsheets, that's now 28% faster. If you look at photo editing or file compression, that's now over 40% better. So that CPU innovation is translating into real productivity gains. Now the real challenge is to deliver that immersive technology and that productivity improvement, but to continue to do that in an ever-increasing energy efficiency. And so we've introduced new technologies to drive energy efficiency even further. So a couple of technologies in the 7th generation are support for low-power DDR4 memory, a new version of adaptive voltage and frequency scaling. So the combination of the performance improvement and the power efficiency improvement together from generation 6 to generation 7 is a 25% performance per watt improvement generation over generation. That's a huge boost in this generation. So let's take a look at another example. This example will show you, it'll show you how different parts of the processor are used to generate very good power efficiency in the processor. Go ahead. And it's not just the high end that we're focused in, we're also focused in the value segment as well. If you look at the part of the market that sells for PCs under $400 US, that's a huge part of the market. And we want to take that same innovation and technology and bring that to that segment of the market as well. That's why today we're announcing the A9 series of processor. This brings our Excavator high performance class core from the high end and brings it into this value segment, offering just a tremendous amount of value. If you look at the improvement from the prior generation to the current generation, it's a 50% performance improvement in general processing and almost a 40% improvement in graphics processing. So we're bringing a tremendous amount of value to this segment. So whether it's a processor that's at the high end for FX or A10 or an A9 for the value-oriented segment, you're getting great technology, a great experience with AMD.